Welcome everybody, I'm Roy, and this is Roy Remembers Games. Today we are playing Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. I have to turn that down for me because it's much too loud, or it's far too loud, but for you guys it's probably about fine. I've noticed there's a discrepancy between what I hear from me speaking and the games that I play. In any case, I hope you're ready to play. I've never played this game before. So this is like one of those games that I don't know what I'm doing. Now, it's an FPS game, so it's probably, most FPS games are pretty linear. So I'm assuming it's very linear. So we're going to play on medium because I'm garbage. We're not going to play on easy. Aw. And we're not going to play on realistic. I will die too quickly. So let's see what's going on. Medal of Honor Pacific Assault is obviously a World War II game set in the Pacific Front. Shocking, right? Wow. Who would have guessed? Yeah, start game, please. November 20th, 1943, Tarawa Atoll. D-Day. Oh, look at this ship. And this is us, presumably. Or one of these us.
Hey, keep that up! There won't be no island left to walk on!
That's just fine with me! Yeah! No way anybody's still alive on that joint!
Wouldn't count on that if I was you! Any of you new guys feel like throwing up? Word of advice! Do it now!
Ooh, the voices don't match.
3 week wonders. That's what we called the new guys. That's all the training they got, and it wasn't enough. It usually didn't last very long. No matter how much training you got or how strong you are, when you strap up and step on a battlefield for the first time, it changes you forever.
I can't imagine
Terrell
that
was
that's
just another strip of sand out in the middle of nowhere. But for many of us, it would be the last thing we ever saw.
What is that? You see that fuzzy band on the ship? I don't know what that was.
I'll see you on the beach!
Alright. Objective is going down. There's not a whole lot.
Watch it!
Don't know what is this? Is it a shotgun? Grenade?
Get the hell away from the track! Be careful, Private! Take cover!
Oh, I'm getting shot by
You can't take much more of this! Here they come! Here they come! Roars! We got a flame unit on the beach!
Okay, so right click does not aim.
Take
I don't know
cover
what
when
that
I'm
means.
here!
Shift is not strength. Shift is in fact. Oh, shift is aim. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're charging, is that?
Take cover!
What in the name of Jesus are you doing?
Okay.
Hirelings, you have forgotten everything else. Because you are one dead Marine.
I am one dead Marine. I like how there was just an explosion that just went off and just
Maggot,
decided to kill me.
puke, worm, and scumbag. Just a few of the names I was given by my beloved drill instructor in the summer of 1941. Before then, my biggest problem was delivering groceries and not breaking the eggs. Now every time I turn around, some crazy Jap's trying to gut me. I remember asking the recruitment officer, "What's the deal with you guys?" I swear to God, he looked right through me and he said, "Deal? We're Marines, son, and we deal in lead." Next thing I knew, I was on a train for San Diego. Soldiering for the Corps. Boot camp.
All right, so it's time for boot camp, I guess. 2 years earlier. September 3rd, 1941. Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. What's with the sideways sit-ups? I don't even know how old this game is, by the way.
Rise and shine, ladies! Beauty sleeps over! Front and center! Do you understand me?
That does not sound like a drill sergeant. It sounds like someone trying to be a drill sergeant.
In the beginning was God. All else was darkness. So God created the heavens and the earth. He divided the earth between land and sea. And these he filled with many assorted creatures. The dark, slimy creatures of the oceans God called sailors, and he dressed them accordingly. The flighty creatures of the air he called airmen, and these he clothed in uniforms which were ruffled and foul. The lower creatures of the land God called soldiers, and he gave them trousers too short, covers too long, and pockets to warm their hands. And on the seventh day, as you know, God rested. And on the eighth day, at 0500 hours, God looked down upon the earth and was not happy. God was not happy! So he thought about his labors, and in his infinite wisdom, God created a divine creature, and this he called a Marine. And these Marines, whom God created in his own image, were to be of the air, the land, and the sea. And these he gave practical, fighting uniforms, so that they could wage war against the forces of Satan and evil. And he gave them evening and dress uniforms, so they might score with the ladies on Saturday night and impress the hell out of everybody. And at the end of the eighth day, God looked down upon the earth and saw that it was good. But was God happy? No! Because in the course of his labors, he had forgotten one thing. He did not have a Marine uniform, but he thought about it and satisfied himself in knowing that, well, not everybody can be a Marine. This puts me one step above God, because I am a Marine.
This is very sacrilegious.
You remember that, and we'll get along just fine. Now you maggots have exactly 3 minutes until I expect you standing at attention outside. Fall out!
Wow. Dressed and ready.
Whew. He scares me, Frank. I think maybe he is God.
Well, Jimmy, just keep your head down and do what he says, and we won't have to find out. Willie, you coming?
Oh, yeah, Frank.
Hey, Tommy, right? Tommy Conlon? My name's Willie Gaines. This here's Frank Minoso and Jimmy Sullivan. Where are you from, Tommy?
Oregon. You?
Guys, let's head out. We don't want to piss off God, do we?
That's the kind of accent I grew up with.
Today
Anyway.
is the day we separate the men from the girls. You little pukes will learn the basic necessities for survival, and then maybe, I said maybe, you will become a part of the
Bad
United
lag.
States Marine Corps.
That's bad.
Are you ready?
I don't know what that is.
Now, Baker Squad,
Oh, I have no
you're to
legs.
sit tight and wait for your babysitter to show up. I am not him. Able Squad, I want to see you ladies hightail it over to my obstacle course on the double. Move out! I want to see nothing but asses and elbows, ladies!
Let's make them proud, boys. Stick together.
Just
You
gets
got
in
it,
a
Frank.
truck.
Come on, Jimmy.
Okay.
Tommy?
There we go. Uh-oh. I don't know how to get back up. Okay, A and D to strafe. Can't shoot. I need to stand up. Definitely not caps lock. Okay. So sometimes control stands me up and sometimes it doesn't. Oops. Options, controls. Aim is left alt. Wait, aim is left alt? No, I want that to be this. Alternate attack can be, what? Q probably? Jump and stand up is space. Okay. Yeah, that can be Q. Okay. There we go. I don't know where we're going. I've lost track of everybody. Crap. It's probably out this way. I hope it's out this way at least.
That's it, you jackass! You just ran your way out of my car!
Nope. Okay. I lost because I took too long. That was unfortunate. Hey! Sorry, everybody. Jog with Able Squad to the obstacle course. Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh my goodness, please. Yes, strafing. Strafing is very easy, very straightforward. And here we are.
When out in the field, you are going to come across many barriers that you will need to navigate over, under, and through. This course will teach you the Marines' way of doing just that. If you think you have a better way, you can leave now and go show your mother. You are government property. So you better do it my way, and you better like it.
I do not,
Come on,
but
boys.
that's okay.
We can do this better than that group. Let's show them what we got.
Yes, let's go.
Now get over that wall. Not bad, ladies. Now run through those tunnels.
Okay, I'm pressing the button. Are you kidding me? What is... Left control. Left control. Left control. I mean, my keyboard's obviously working. I can jump. Does that feel really dumb? This is control suite. Did I pass it? Yeah. Oh, my left control button is broken. Okay. I'll remember that.
This here in front of you is the Marines' mud pit. Think of it as your own little swamp. Now get on your belly and crawl like the worms you are.
Oh, my left foot, they're actually shooting at me.
I will leave you here.
Interesting. So I guess I'm gonna need to get a new keyboard if that's broken. That sucks. Might also explain some of my problems earlier.
Hey, sweetheart, get up and over those ladders.
And over the ladder. Oh, and I hurt myself. Cool.
Now you're going to learn how to use that rifle that you love so much. Hit those dummies with the butt of your
They got
rifle.
me. Yay. Beat it. Just hit it over and over again.
Get across the pit using the balance board. Double time.
I already did that. Why is everyone so slow?
Sergeant! I'm sorry,
You will not apologize. You will continue to destroy the enemy any way you can.
Okay, that's amusing.
What are you turd balls looking at? If the rest of you had half the strength of Private Minoso, I might actually have something to work with. Well, I can't believe you all made it through in one piece. Now let's see how you girls handle the business end of your weapon.
Hope we're gonna learn to
Get your
shoot.
butts onto that transport and we'll finish on the firing range. Move it!
Please, I want this to be done. Dude, this is so
What
bad.
a hard ass.
You said it.
He sounds. The drill
Knock it
sergeant
off,
sounds
you
so
two.
bad.
That was the hard part. Let's move!
Can we get in?
Died and made him boss.
There we go. Okay. Please. Let's just move on. Yes, start the.
Welcome to my firing range.
Oh boy.
You will listen to every word I say.
Yes,
I have
sir.
not lost a single scumbag on my firing line, and I will not lose one today. Do you ladies understand me? Now gather up some ammo, pick a spot on the range, and we'll get to work.
All right, let's do it.
Take one box each, boys. One box each.
All right, I will go here. I guess I'm at number 3. Okay. Am I allowed to be here?
Aim at the
Yes.
target in front of you. If you hit one, and I mean the bullseye, wait for it to be replaced with a new one. If you move, it will not be very accurate. So keep those boots planted.
Yes,
If you
sir.
nail down, you will be more accurate. And getting down in the dirt is even better. So try all 3 positions. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Stand by, targets. Fire!
This isn't so bad. It's a little boring though. Nothing important is happening.
Conlon, Gaines, we have 2 scoped rifles available for use today. See how many hits you can get on the long-range targets.
Okay. A scoped version. Oh boy. Each round individually. Awesome.
Tommy, Frank, check out Willie. That's right, ladies. I'm a crack shot. Just give me over to Germany, and me and this rifle will win that
What?
war all by our lonesomes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I hit it
Talk
every
is
time
cheap,
clearly,
Private, but that's some pretty fair shooting. Let's see what you boots can do with the autos. You four head back to the ammo table and Corporal Bates there will issue you each an M1928A1 Thompson submachine gun. Do not
Okay.
let those rifles hit the dirt, maggots.
I just got a Tommy gun. Okay. Neat. Now what? Okay.
These weapons are fully automatic, but that does not mean that you should just spray and pray.
That is correct.
Take your time to aim and fire the weapon in short bursts only.
This is the reason the U.S. military stopped using fully automatic firearms.
Looks like you've developed an affinity for automatic weapons, Private Conlon. Your new name is Private Tommy Gun. Do not let me down.
Oh boy.
Not
What a
bad, man,
ridiculous
not
name.
bad. Set your rifles back up and let's move on to the heavier stuff. You four with the rifles. The MP here will continue to supervise your apparent lack of shooting prowess. Let's go, men.
Okay. Am I keeping this? Am I putting it back? Okay. Going over here. I guess. Shooting is really easy though.
Hold up, Private. I'm gonna need to take those weapons from you.
Okay. Makes sense. But yeah. Shooting is actually not so bad if you know what you're doing.
First things first. Private Conlon, grab that demolition charge from the table.
Yes, sir. We've got a
You'll
demolition
see
charge.
behind me that we have some beat-up jalopies. Today, we're gonna blast the living hell out of them. Private
Okay.
Conlon here is gonna get things started. Private, get your sorry tail down there and plant that charge on one of those cars. That thing is live, so watch yourself.
Okay. What am I doing?
Now get your butt back up here, Private!
Okay, I see. It was the red thing. I just need to put the explosive on the red thing. Got it.
Good work, Private Conlon. You may just yet make PFC. Let's move over to the
Ooh.
grenade station.
Private first class. Grenade range. I'm gonna grab myself a couple of grenades. Grab myself all of the grenades except one.
All right, pick up a couple grenades. Don't worry, ladies. These are training grenades. You think I would trust you with a real grenade? No! Pull the pin and let them fly. See if you can hit some of those barrels out there.
The barrels. What barrels? Oh. Eh? Nope. Am I continuing to get grenades? But I can't switch. Okay, there we go. I'm not very good with grenades, it seems. I'm not very good with the controls of this game as a whole, it seems.
Very well, pond scum. Some of you can do better, but it'll do.
Thanks. Machine gun training.
You don't need those anymore, Private.
I wasn't aware I still had any, but okay.
Now here we have my personal favorite, the M1919A430 caliber machine gun. I want two men. One is to act as a spotter and reloader. The other will fire the weapon.
Okay.
Come on, Tommy. I'll spot for you. This ain't my cup of tea.
It's F, not E.
Okay, let her rip, ladies!
If the boys deserve it, you see me now.
Alright, let's head to the border.
Okay. Oh, mortars. That's a thing. That's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Also, the lack of music
You
is
may
just
notice we have a fine piece of craftsmanship on the
not
border range.
nice.
Well, you maggots are the first to get a crack at busting that Jerry cab into scrap.
Oh
The
boy.
first recruit who gets his mortar set up and hits that truck will win my never-ending incredulous surprise.
Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do that. Oh, we're just gonna go like this. Like that, like this. A little bit less. I did it.
Conlon. Your heavy weapons proficiency has been duly noted.
I did it. Alright, let's move on to whatever's next. Which hopefully
Now,
is nothing
except
soon.
maybe for Minoso here, I most seriously doubt any of you will ever be in charge of anything but your own sorry-ass existence. However, there will be times when lives depend on one of you maggots making the right call in the field. I expect each of you to rise to such an occasion. Sullivan, there's a Marine bleeding to death in the open. You cannot reach him without support. Let me hear your call for suppressing fire.
Suppressing fire!
Minoso, you're one aggressive son of a bitch. I bet you'll be charging headlong into hell for the Corps. Let me hear you tell these pansies to move up with you.
Move up!
Okay.
Outstanding.
Interesting.
Gaines, you, on the other hand, strike me as someone who'll turn tail and piss himself at the sight of an advancing enemy. Am I right?
No, drill sergeant!
Well, ain't that a shame? If the combat situation dictates, you may need to do just that. You are heavily outnumbered, Private, so you better tell your squad mates to fall back. Fall back!
Okay, I see.
Good. I don't care if you're sucking face with Rita Hayworth herself.
I don't know
You
who
hear a
that is.
Marine call out, you best respond. Private Conlon, you are being fired upon. Your squad is out of position. You need to get your fire team back into formation. So let's hear you rally these boys. Over! Gather up!
Okay.
Good. Let's go.
Interesting. Medic station.
All right, men. That's
Okay.
enough for today. Good work out there. But oh my God, Gaines! You've just been shot! Hit the deck! I said hit the deck! Now, there's two things to do if and when you are hit by an enemy in combat. Number one, apply pressure to the wound. Next, if you can, call for a corpsman. If you're lucky, one will be around somewhere nearby. Private Sullivan, I understand you have a medical background.
Yes, Sergeant!
Well, lucky us. Make your way over there a bit and play doc for us. Conlon,
Okay.
you take Private Gaines over to doc to get him patched up, and then hightail it back over here ASAP.
Careful where you squeeze me there, Tommy. Hey, thanks for the ride,
Interesting.
Tommy.
This is odd. It seems really squad based, but I don't know how actually, like, I don't know how squad based the game is actually going to be. This is going to be interesting. Is the AI
Well
actually
done,
going to do
Private
something
Conlon,
to help?
But you've just been shot as well. Hit the deck. Apply pressure to that wound, Private, or we will lose you.
B.
Now, call on that corpsman so we can get you patched up and back into action.
Okay. That was really weird.
All right, men. Good work today. I
Okay.
do believe that with a little more work, you may have a fighting chance. Let's get scrubbed up for mass. Move out!
So I feel like it's going to send me back to where we just were now. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to press B and then H. Oh, no, it's just a... Okay.
I am standing on the stage that just 4 months ago saw actor and comedian Bob Hope give a rousing stand-up.
Okay, continue game. There we go. Okay. Oh, Pearl Harbor. This is going to be depressing. I used to know a lot about Pearl Harbor, and I just... I don't remember a whole lot. I remember the Arizona, the Oklahoma, and the Nevada. Nevada tried to go out. Oklahoma tipped and flipped over and was totally prepared. And Arizona went big boom, and everyone on board died. But that every battleship, except like 2 or 3, was able to be totally repaired.
For more than 2 centuries, the United States Marine Corps has fought for freedom. But their infamy, their legend, was forged during the hell of World War II. Triumph cannot exist without hardship. And the price of victory is paid in the blood of men. Faith, courage, and sacrifice paved their road. And that long journey began in the early hours of December 7th, 1941.
The animations for this game are a little wonky. Oh, this is a Japanese carrier. I feel like the over-exaggerated caricature of the Japanese in that scene is going to damage my
This is your
YouTube
first time in
channel
Hawaii, huh?
in some way. But
Well,
we'll see.
You can't beat the scenery. Looking good, Mary.
Hi, Bobby.
Now, who are you?
You could pick a worse place to
Just
spend your
some
time,
Navy
let me
dude.
tell you. Chief McAfee escorting Private Thomas Conlon.
Yes, sir. Private Conlon. You're clear to proceed. Welcome to Pearl.
That's the officer's quarters back there. But you and I work for a living, so that's probably the last time you'll see the place.
That's
Anyway,
funny.
that big building up there is Paquette Hall, enlisted quarters. Hell, those guys even have a swimming pool. Rough going, let me tell you. That's Admiral Kimmel's place, sink back headquarters. He can come across a little stiff, but he's on the level. Hell, I guess I wouldn't relax much either in his shoes. Chief of the Pacific and all. Or what's left of it anyway. They send a couple more Hitler's way every week now.
Really?
Rest of the area is
Oh,
mostly
why?
the submarine base. Yeah, those bubbleheads kind of keep to themselves, you know? It's being cooped up like that all the time. Makes them a little crazy. That big one's the dive tower, where they practice rescue. You get in trouble in a sub, there ain't much anybody can do. Fish, food, city.
Ooh, that sounds not fun. The Admiral during Pearl Harbor reacted inappropriately
Say, hey, Joe.
to a lot of things.
Yankees call you up yet?
I think they're having a hard time finding me, Chief.
I got a PT skipper who's gonna give you a ride over. You pulled a cherry assignment. Arizona just got an overhaul in 31. Yeah, she's a good ship.
Arizona goes boom.
Look at these bums loafing off up here. Good thing the war's in the other ocean. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Absolutely not, sir. Just going over the latest specs with the men, sir.
You guys ready to get this foot slugger over to the AZ?
Sure thing, sir. What the hell?
Sheesh. Damn Army guys. Somebody's gonna catch hell for busting HQ like that.
That ain't Army. Look at the meatballs on the wing.
Jams! Get to the docks, move!
And this most definitely did not play out like
Get to the
this.
PT boats!
We'll just push these things. Already out of
PT boats are at the end of the docks!
Where are you? Can I rescue you? Oh, I died.
For the life of me, I don't know why you.
Where are you from, Tom?
Okay. Well, that didn't work at all. Press fire to continue. I really hope I don't have to do the whole thing. Please tell me it gave me a checkpoint when the Oh, ow. I'm shooting at this thing. There's no helping you. Sorry, everybody. No helping anybody here. Cover 20 health. Okay. The boat's at the end of the dock. Apparently, or what I'm going for. The dock is far too long for me. Oh, geez. On the diagonal. Hey! Looks like the boat I'm supposed to be on. Start game, yes, please. I think in total, during this battle, the Japanese lost a whopping like 4 jets, 4 planes, not jets, yeah.
Damn it, they're everywhere! Damn it, they're everywhere! Here goes another bastards! Here comes another one!
How am I supposed to like...
Take their stuff down! Watch out!
I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of this game at all.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
Yeah.
Heads up! Another zero, Colin! Great one, Colin!
Yay. I'm doing a job.
Oh my god! They got the Oklahoma!
Yep, Oklahoma's ticking.
Rolling over!
That happened.
In the water! It's gonna hit!
Arizona's about to go a very big explosion. but have a very big impact.
Find some cover.
Nice. Goodness.
Down, battleship, roll! Watch your fire up there!
Oh, we're heading in between the battleships. This is stupid. Why would you do this? They're the obvious main targets. Come on.
There's the Arizona! You should be able to board on the far side of
Their ship just... Actually, the explosion was much bigger than that. Probably would have done a whole lot more damage. The whole thing basically just wasn't even funny. Really bad. Also, I've shot down more planes now than were actually shot down at all.
Watch out! Heads up! Another zero, Colin!
I think I should. I barely have any health left, so if this could end now, that'd be awesome. What are we doing?
There's more guys in there! You gotta get her out! She's fighting!
Oh, okay.
Conlon, get in there and see if anyone's alive! I'm gonna try and get the rest of these guys out of the water before the oil...
Okay. So I'm just rescuing people now. That sounds good. I can do that. I think I can do that. I gotta figure out where I'm going.
Get that valve turned or we're gonna capsize!
What the heck? What the heck? He's dead. Okay. Oh, the steam got me. Gotta be careful though. I say as I just, walk into the steam. I'm gonna grab the E. Instead of F. Mess it up. Steam should be off.
Man your battle stations. All hands man your battle stations.
I need to rescue people. I don't know where I'm going, and the camera keeps shaking a lot. Oh, there's more crap. Okay. More. Oh, to start counterplay. Oh, that's all I needed to do?
This way! The deck's gonna flood!
Okay. Where is this way? Up here, presumably. This way? Yes, this way.
All hands man your battle stations.
Oh, he's dead. That was quite depressing.
Come on, buddy!
Oh, I'm coming. Ow. Something just exploded. Yeah, I'm coming. Gotta move things out of the way. Ow. Oh, I hit it. Good, I needed to go. Ow, ow, ow. Uh-oh.
This smoke's too thick!
Where are we going? What is that? Supposed to do something, but what?
General quarters. General quarters. All hands on deck.
Okay, I picked up an X. I was pressing E instead of F again.
I can't leave this guy. See who's still alive and bring him to me. Somebody!
General quarters.
All
General
right.
quarters. This is not a
All
drill.
right, healing
All
people.
hands on deck.
Thanks, buddy. Stay low or the smoke won't hurt you.
Okay. Use the axe to open the jam door. There we go, just like that. Running through... I don't remember what ship this is. Tennessee? Might be Tennessee, not be Tennessee. I don't actually know. Where am I going now? That way? There we go, probably here.
Move it! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go!
Just keep getting hit by random explosions and stuff. Okay, well, he's dead. Let's see what this is. Control. Or right control, not left control.
Hang on, buddy! I'll have you out of there in a minute!
Oh, there's a guy. What am I supposed to do? Rescue wounded sailors. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do now. There's one. Okay, we need to walk a little faster. So I'm just gonna slow down. I'm not sure how much help it actually gives. Something.
Thanks! Anyone still alive back there?
Probably.
Thanks, Private. Better get on one of those death runs.
Can I do that now? Or do I need to go rescue more people?
That's it! Stand back!
Okay. There we go. Sheesh. This isn't very easy. This isn't very easy at all.
Someone get me on a damn plane!
I don't think we can. Yeah.
The Nevada's making a run! Help her out, boys!
Yeah. And Nevada fails at that.
I need help up top! Somebody get up here!
I'm on my way.
Get on that 50 cal! Get some covering fire on the Nevada!
Which 50 cal? This 50 cal? He's dead. Oh, this 50 cal. The Nevada makes headway and then gets hit and then charges and then totally die. So everyone on board doesn't die. Not that it had any way of actually reaching the Japanese carrier. Zero chance of reaching the carrier. See?
They sunk the Nevada!
They didn't
The
sink it.
ships are headed this way! Watch out!
Almost. Oh. Okay. Sure. The objective is to use the clock.
Don't let any of those bombers through or we're dead! Zero's on your 11! Check your 11! Check your sights! Zero's at 12 o'clock! Check your 2 o'clock! Bandits incoming!
Okay. There's a plane on top of my head.
Look alive! Bandits! 10 o'clock!
Over here. Okay. So So far, nothing's happening.
Zero's at 12 o'clock!
Oh, shit. They're hitting the shit. I don't know what they're doing. I need to do this.
Sector
We
2
didn't know
o'clock!
the
Bandits incoming!
like, nothing I do hits. That's
11 o'clock! On your 11!
like,
Look alive! Bandits! 10 o'clock!
oh my goodness.
12 o'clock! Fighters at high noon! 12 o'clock! Fighters at high noon! Jeffs inbound! 2 o'clock!
2 o'clock. Okay.
Sector 2 o'clock! Bandits incoming!
We're about to die is that this ends quickly.
Look alive! Bandits! 10 o'clock!
And I wish I could just shoot endlessly like
Check
that.
your sights! Zero's at 12 o'clock! Check your 2 o'clock! Bandits incoming!
And it's over the field or the bomber.
Look alive! Bandits! 10 o'clock!
1 o'clock is over the field.
Jeffs inbound! 2 o'clock!
That's okay. We can maybe do this. We can maybe do this.
Jeffs inbound! 2 o'clock!
Sound issues too, but it's not that bad. The objective has been completed. Wonderful.
Check your 2 o'clock! Bandits incoming!
Shoot down 60 planes. They're not on the run, are you kidding me? There's a lead.
We need a corpsman up here!
I'm gonna come back.
Check the wounded! What are you doing? Think that's the end of it? Something tells me it's only the beginning.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the beginning. Are you kidding? After this cutscene, though, we're probably done. Small arms fire does basically nothing. These kinds of planes. Even if you were to hit them, you're not likely to hit them.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. I ask that the Congress declare
That was the Oklahoma, the flipped over ship.
the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
And thus started World War II for the United States.
With confidence in our armed forces, with the unbounding determination of our people,
Okay.
we will gain
Accuracy is very
the
bad.
inevitable triumph. So help us
Healed by
God.
Corman. One. Oh, I didn't know that happened. Okay, cool.
nearly 8 months ago. Now back to
Oh,
Walter
no, this
Brannigan
is
in
total
United
for the whole
States.
game. Okay,
I'm
interesting.
Walter Brannigan,
We'll
and
go back
this
for now.
is World News Radio.
We should be able to
World
continue
News
there.
Radio is brought to you, the
Hero
public,
moments, what
by
are these?
Benson Electrical and Appliance Dealers. For all your domestic and work
Okay.
Thanks, Private. You better get on one of those deck guns.
Oh. Okay, I can't back out of it.
With confidence
That's
in our
interesting.
armed forces,
Cap from boot camp,
with the
burnt exo cap.
unbounding
What is
determination
cap from boot camp?
of our people,
No, 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 no.
we
No, we don't
will
want to.
gain the inevitable triumph.
Alrighty though.
So help us God.
Well, thank you everybody.
And that was President Roosevelt.
Thank you everybody for who actually watches this. It's an hour-long video of me trying to figure out what exactly is going on and discovering that my keyboard was broken.
World News Radio is brought
I
to you
appreciate
the
it.
public by Benson Electrical and
Yeah,
Appliances.
have you had a good time? Cool, I'm happy. If you didn't, I'm sorry for wasting
From dishwashers to refrigerators.
a decent amount
Stop by your
of your
nearest
life
Benson
away.
Electrical and
Sorry about
Appliance
that,
dealer
but
today.
anyway,
With
have a
more
good day
than 30
everybody.
years experience